What's up guys, my name's Tom and today I'm going to be showing you how to survive your first day or night in Terraria. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a new character. I'm just going to call that Tom2 because Tom's my name and it's my second player. And I'm going to create another world just to show you that obviously I have started from the beginning. Okay, so my world's rendered. I'm just going to load it up here now and show you what I do. So the basics are you start off with a guide and a couple of tools. There's the pickaxe, which is number 2, which basically digs up stuff in the foreground. There's the axe, which is used for wood, so I can chop down trees, get wood, make stuff out of wood. So you want to cut down a couple of trees to start off with, just so you can make a basic house, as well as your first actual crafting table. I'm not going to cut down anymore because I can always go back and get more if I need to. So I'm just going to make my working bench and make a basic house for the guide player to live in. I dig under my house here, and it's just something I like to do because I'm a weirdo. I'm not quite sure why. Right, so on to making a house. I make it really short here, and you guys don't want to make it this short at all, because it doesn't work. You have to have it at a certain height, certain width, and there's other things that you need in there as well, so that the NPCs can move in. So you basically want it about 6 or 7 blocks high. I think I do mine about 6 high. Basically as high as I can reach, then make a roof. So I ran out of wood, and like I say, you have to use the axe for wood to move out of the way. So I'm going to chop down some more trees, and then I'm going to make the rest of my house and give it a wall and a background so that the guide player can live in it. So again, just digging up under my house because I'm a weirdo. So you want to put that in your inventory or your hotbar, I think it's called, and then just click to place it. And then once you're in the radius of it, if you press escape, you can start building stuff with the materials you've got. So I'm going to make a chair and a table because you need those for the NPC to be able to stay in this hut, home, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to make a door as well so we can get in and I can close them and lock them in because it's quite funny. And then I'm going to get a load of wood walls. If you right click, by the way, it goes through a lot faster than clicking it left click single for each time you want a set of 4 walls. So make sure there's no gaps. It doesn't matter about overlay, and you don't have to go right around the back of where the walls are, just as long as the background in the middle is contained. Again, ran out of wood, so just going to grab some more. So I'm going to go on to now make my house so that I have somewhere to live. There's no requirements for you to live anywhere. You don't have to have a certain height, but I just made it around about the same size so it looks similar because you know, people are really OCD about that, including me. Those little pots I just smashed there, they spawn randomly across the world. They usually have pretty bad loot in them, but it's loot either way, so just smash them to get the loot with any tool. So I use the sword, you can use the pickaxe, you can use the axe. Stone as well, this is what stone looks like. You want some of this for later on, not so much now, you don't really need it, but I get it because you're going to need it later on. This slime here, he's going to drop some gel hopefully, and what I can do with gel, if I've got wood, is make torches. You need torches or some form of light in your house, as well as a chair and the height and you know, the walls in the background and everything else, so the NPC can live there. There's a mushroom down here that I get later on, just now. and obviously they're just used to eat, so you just left click when you're in your hotbar on it, it'll give you health, and I think they're pretty bad at healing you, but it's healing you either way. So you put a door down to right click on the door to open it and close it, so don't get yourself stuck, because that'll be embarrassing. Again, with torches, you just need some sort of illumination in the room, I guess. And there's the table and chair. You can check that this is a complete home if you press escape and then go to housing and click on the question mark and then click on there. It will tell you if someone can live in there. So I've allocated now that room to him so he can live there. So it means he will only live there and nobody else is going to come along, because you do get people later on and they're not going to come and invade his room or anything. So I'm just going to get some more wood here because I ran out again, so I probably should have got more at the beginning. I do apologise for that. So I'm just going to finish off my house. Like I say, you don't need to have it a certain height, certain width, anything like that. I've just done this because it looks the same, and it's just going to annoy the hell out of me if it doesn't look the same. So I'm going to create another door. I'm going to create a hammer as well so that I can pick up the actual working bench I just created in his house for some reason. With the hammer as well, you just interact with the background, so the wall's obviously the background, the crafting table's also the background, the chairs and tables, they're all the background, so you can pick all those up with a hammer. Make sure you don't leave any gaps, because otherwise nobody will be able to live there. Doesn't matter so much in your house, but if you're making it for an NPC, then it does. Again, you don't need light in your house, but it's kind of a necessity if you do want to see, so I do advise it. So it's coming up to night time soon. I've already got myself a house as well as the guide a house. I can go start doing on to other things now and actually start playing the game rather than just needing to survive for the first night. So get some tiki torches here, and I'm just going to place those outside because I think they have a better spread of light compared to normal torches. And when it becomes night time, even though I'll be able to see inside my house, I want to see all the zombies and everything else trying to kill me outside my house, because I think that's a necessity. By the way, you just see me dig under a block there. If you do that, it deletes the block above it if it's a torch or anything like that that's resting on it. Lots of sunflowers here. If you want to get rid of them, you can't use the hammer like I try to. You just literally have to dig underneath them and it digs them up for you. You can't dig up any blocks that are trees on top of, because by the seems of it the roots must be in there or something, but you have to dig up the tree first and then dig up the block. So I've got my tiki torches so I can see what's outside. If you click on the grass as well with the pickaxe and just tap it rather than holding it, you get rid of it. You don't need to get rid of the grass, so I just showed you that you can. So now I'm going to start mining, because everything good is underground. Well, not everything, but most. So you want to start digging down. I do 4 blocks down, then I go across one, another 4 blocks down, just so, because I haven't got double jump, I haven't got any of the later abilities that you get to help you out. So I don't want to get stuck underground, and for the only way to be out for me to die, because that'll kind of suck. You can go more than 4 down, but for some reason I didn't choose to do that. Make sure you have torches as well, because if you run out, you might get lost. So I'm just going to go back up the top now. You can see it's almost night now. So you might want to hide at this time, or if you're feeling brave you can go outside, depending on what mode you're on, like hardcore, softcore. It might matter a little more or a little less. I'm only on softcore, which means I only lose my coins when I die. Not that the whole world's deleted or anything, just I lose my coins. I think if you're on hardcore or something like that, you lose all your stuff. So if you die, you have to go get it again, I guess. So I find some stone down here, like I said earlier. It's a good idea to get some stone. You don't really have to get a load. It's not really a massive necessity, but if you got some for later on, it's probably going to help you. You can hear the zombies already coming as it's night time. There's those, and I think they're called floating eyes or something like that. They're not called floating eyes. It's something similar to that, but I can never remember, so yeah, whoops. Anyway, those are the 2 enemies you're probably going to see at night. You probably won't see anything else unless you go too far to the left or right, or start wandering into places you probably shouldn't be going when on your first night. So I'm going to go look now for some zombies just to show you what they look like, and they're called demon dies. I just remembered as well. So it's zombies and demon dies. Both of them have less health than me, but I don't really have any armor or anything to protect me, so he just did 19 damage, which at the moment is 1/5 of my health. And there again, he's kicking my butt. So now these zombies are going to try and double team me. So now I'm running back to my house, and I die, which is disappointing, as I didn't want to die. Okay guys, thanks for watching part 1 of my first video there for Terraria. There is a part 2 coming. It will come in the next hour or so, or if not an hour, it will be within the next couple of days, I assure you. I've already got it filmed. I just need to split it up, render it, do some other bits to it just to make sure it is good quality and everything else. I do apologise it wasn't in this video, but that's down to like the whole YouTube video upload limit, so I do apologise again. And stay tuned for part 2.